Hand, foot, and mouth disease may cause every parent of an infant or toddler to cringe. It spreads like wildfire through daycares and causes little ones discomfort. Here's what you need to know about the disease in this week's Wellness Wednesday. Foot and mouth disease typically impacts children ages 6 months to 4 years. The virus is highly contagious and is found in saliva, nasal secretions, feces, and fluid in blisters. Dr. Anderson with Black Hills Pediatrics says it's an unsettling thought, but almost all children will get this disease in their lifetime, and not to panic if your child begins showing symptoms.
It doesn't matter what daycare you go to. I mean, you get that many little kids together and they're going to start spreading germs and diseases. There's not much you can do about it, and just expect it. And when they put the warnings up, it's not like, oh my gosh, there's a warning. It's like, well, here, if you see the rash, it's probably hand, foot, and mouth. Don't worry about it.
Symptoms can include fever, mouth sores, body spots which may appear on hands, feet, elbows, knees, and bottoms. It's a sneaky disease because some children don't even show symptoms and could be spreading the disease without even knowing it.
There is nothing beforehand. There are no symptoms to exclude somebody. It's incubating in their body for 3 to 5 days. They'll be okay, and by the time you've seen symptoms, then everybody else has already been exposed to it. Hand, foot, and mouth can range in severity. In a school-age child, it might be a cold sore, in general not feeling well, whereas in an infant, if they catch it, they could have a hard time eating, and dehydration could be life-threatening for those children.
Children can be contagious weeks after they contracted hand, foot, and mouth. The virus usually runs its course in about a week. Children should be able to return to daycare or school once their fever has resolved.
Fever is a universal for not going to daycare. So it doesn't matter what you have. If you've got a temp over 100.3, you should just stay out of daycare until your fever's been gone for 24 hours. That's no matter what you have. That's the exclusion criteria for hand, foot, and mouth is fever. Once the fever's gone, the rash will most likely still be there, and they'll still look nasty, but they can go back to daycare.
Conversations with parents are important to keep everyone informed.
Huge thing is communication with parents. We do let our parents know what's going on and what kind of viruses are going around and we've seen in the classrooms so that they can watch for those symptoms at home.
And the best way to protect yourself from any virus is frequent hand washing and disinfecting surfaces and shared toys. And since this is a viral illness, antibiotics are not effective in treatment, but you can treat the symptoms with Tylenol or Motrin. And for more Wellness Wednesday story like this one, go to